betting or re-raising is an important pre-flop play in no-limit hold'em tournaments. We caught up with 2010 main event third place finisher Joseph Cheong to learn more about 3-betting.
You know, 3-betting is kind of, there's no right way to 3-bet. It really depends on how you play. And it's really hard to explain, but if you play a certain way, then you can figure out what hands you should be 3-betting to balance your, opening range and all that. As a generic answer, I'd like to just 3-bet really good hands and really bad hands and just polarize my range, but that's not the only way to do it, and there's no one right way to do it. It really depends on your playing style.
So if Cheong recommends 3-betting with your strongest hands and some weaker ones, we asked what type of hands are left in the middle that one should probably not 3-bet with.
Well, there's hands that have really good flop equity, like I guess suited connectors and things like that, where you don't lose value by 3-betting, but a lot of people prefer not to 3-bet because they can see a flop, and it flops so well. But, other people will 3-bet those hands, and it's part of their own strategy where they start merging their 3-bet range, and, someone like, Stephen Kelly's 3-betting, 4-betting hands like that all the time. So, you just gotta figure out what goes with your whole play, or, strategy.
When discussing what hands to 3-bet, some players take into account that some cards in their hand might be blocking their opponent from having a good enough hand to continue. For example, having an ace in your hand means that only 3 remain in the deck, making it less likely that your opponent can have one of the premium starting hands to 4-bet with.
I think the word blocker is thrown around too easily online, but if there is someone re-raising you, and you can narrow their range pretty easily, like polarized, he has some nuts, like aces and kings, or completely nothing. Then, if you have an ace, that gets rid of a lot of combinations of his hands, ace, king, and aces, and things like that. And that's what a blocker is. And then you could, if you think he's 50-50 bluffing or nuts, by having an ace you can cancel out, some of the chances he has an ace, aces or ace, king, and it kind of raises your chances. Not only that, just by having an ace, if they do have kings, you have 30% equity when you do get it all in.